Hello, welcome back to our Rule the Waves 3 playthrough of Italy starting in 1890, Mare Nostrum. Well, we're still at war, and we now have some allies, at least in the war. We've allied ourselves with Spain and Japan, and if Germany would hop on board, that would put the whole gang together pretty much, wouldn't it? But for now, we're just engaged in a very slow grind of a war here. I wanted to check our air groups and make sure that we have enough going on here. We're going to expand our air base in Lindos, which I believe is Rhodes. Nice Trapani. So we're going to add, let's see here, auto add some, there we go, some dive bombers. That's fine. And anything else we want to do? Not really. That's pretty much fine as it is. Because it's not like we're getting to use our aircraft in these battles anyhow. But we're going to save the game. We're going to press the button and see where we go. There we go. Time to lose the Pelicano to a ridiculous one-sided battle against a heavy cruiser. But yeah, the citizens of Italy are starting to get annoyed due to the merchants being sunk, but there's not a whole lot I can actually do about that. Let's see here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's going to be quite a while. We're going to be in some trouble if he catches us. There we go. Just keep extending the range. Try to stay alive until nightfall. It's 4 o'clock almost. Nah, no, don't know if we're going to make it. We are being pushed up against the coast. Okay. We're down to... We've taken enough of a hit to slow us down here. It's 5 o'clock. Nightfall is coming. Twilight will be here soon. What? And... Okay, that's to be expected. Due to our corruption or whatever is happening. Okay, well, our new carriers are slow. Continued battle. But due to our corruption or whatever is going on, we're beginning these battles with like almost empty ammunition bins. Or maybe I just didn't give them very much ammo to begin with. That might have also been something I did. Well, we're losing submarines left and right. Hey, the Lieback has been interned. That'll help a little bit. There we go. We're getting fuel shortage now, despite having Austria 100% blockaded. Alrighty. Let's get a proper air group on the Aquilia here. Or the Sparvero. So we'll auto add, and that gives us a nice air group, 28 fighters and 26 each of torpedoes and dive bombers. Cool. We have enough trade protection, so let's actually grab some more of these, put these on trade protection. Maybe that'll help with the rating a little bit. I don't know at this point. I thought I had, yeah, I'd have the Napolis. You know what, let's put the Leonardo on trade protection as well. Maybe we're also going to move it back to the Mediterranean. But maybe they'll start actually intercepting some of these heavy cruisers, which would be a very fine thing, in my opinion. We need some more submarines, so let's build another 5 of those. Okay. The light cruiser intercepted. That might be a Marsala class. We got 2 of them, actually. Those are masalas because they only have the one launcher per side. Okay, line ahead. And what do we got here? We'll know if they start shooting at us at this range what it is. Heavy cruiser. I freaking hate these heavy cruisers with a passion. If we could sink this one, it would be fantastic, but we're already getting hit. It goes 29 knots. I don't know if we're going to. Yeah, we're just getting smacked. All right, this is stupid. Let's get out of here. This is outrageous. Well, we can at least fire some torpedoes that way. Nope. And we'll try again. A little bit more of a dense pattern this time. Hey, we allegedly hit him. Maybe if we just buy time for the airstrikes to come in, like the land bombers. Oh no, do we have reloads on these? We do. I don't know, do we just try to keep them in sight and hope that the land-based bombers can, uh-oh. Actually, this might be our chance. This is very risky, by the way. I would not recommend doing this. Okay. This is our chance. Let's hold off on that and hope for a better shot where he's not turning away. And the Ethiopia is on fire. So let's detach it. It's 75% flooded. Yikes. Okay. This is frigging annoying as heck. Their heavy cruisers are just, like, they're so good and they're so accurate. And I can't even, despite being 2 or 3 knots faster than them naturally, I can't, like get ahead enough to like launch a torpedo salvo at them. All right, we're just going to slow down to 6 knots. Both of our ships are going to go home and probably get sunk along the way. The one's on fire. Okay, well. Uh, I knew it was risky. I'm so desperate to get rid of these heavy cruisers. Medium damage. Oh, that's so freaking annoying, man. 6 10-inch guns. That's not even their good heavy cruiser. The other ones have 10 10-inch guns. And he ate that torpedo like it was nothing. It limps home with substantial damage. I am tired of this war. At least we're sinking some submarines again. Spain's actually contributing a little bit to the war because we're sure not. Boy. I don't want to be a downer, but I don't really think I like playing as Italy very much. This is miserable. Oh man, time to lose another light cruiser. All right, let's put it on line abreast. I don't know, not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Because our max speed is 32 for the most part. And these sanct whatever the heck they're this is a Lethia class. 32 knots for a heavy cruiser. And look at that, they're just ripping me apart just immediately. I'm running away and they're catching me. It's not supposed to work like that. This one isn't the Marsala class. It has double launchers on each side. It also only goes 30 knots, which is a problem. All right, let's get out of here. If we can run, we're gonna run if we can. We're on fire. Okay. Oh man. Well, we're gonna try it. If I can make them turn, and they always turn as if they know the torpedoes are coming. Well, we had another volley, but they hit our torpedo tubes. This is an outrage. I really am annoyed. Like I'm legitimately annoyed. Ah man, just losing like cruisers. The sad thing is, even if I hit him with a torpedo, it won't do the job. Another dead cruiser. Man, this is just not going well for us. Now, the problem is we have like 5 battleships ready to go. We have 3 battle cruisers. We have a bunch of carriers, but we don't get to actually use them because it all comes down to these cruiser battles. Germany has entered the war on our side. And we've had Austria blockaded for a hot minute here. Like, we're up to 7 unrest just from them raiding us. What does their unrest look like? That is the question. Well, we have some money here, and we're going to have some more soon. However, as soon as the war ends, we're going to go into some big deficits. But I guess in the meantime, why don't we? I don't know. We're going to design some new light cruisers, or maybe just build some. Yeah, our gosh, I'm stumped about what to do here. All right, hang on. I know what I can do. I want to be able to look at our light cruisers as I design them. So the current ones are 8,000 tons. So let's try to build a whole new set of them. That's uh, we'll go up to 7,000 as a start. 1.5-inch belt is fine. They're not meant to be hit really. We're going to add port and starboard centerline mounts with 4 tubes. With reloads, it's risky, I know. And I think minesweeping gear only goes on destroyers and corvettes right now. So we'll do 40 mines. They have 8 5-inch guns that are dual purpose with an advanced director, 190 rounds. Do we want to give them the secondaries? Probably to add to the air defense, since these are the plan for this is to be air defense cruisers, and we're already top side is already ugly. Maybe we slap on some more armor and make it 3-inch belt. Top side still over. We have to bring the tonnage down a little bit here. 12 4-inch secondaries. The torpedo tubes, maybe I could decrease the tubes by 1. That doesn't really help. Okay. Well, let's decrease the weight. There we go. Is that legal? It is. I think it's too heavy to have centerline mounts. Let's clear them out and check. Let's see. Oh, actually, it does allow it. Oh, cool. There we go. That's kind of cool. Quarto. Ethiopia. Well, that one didn't exactly cover itself in glory. We'll call it the Minerva. That's a cool name for a ship. So, 20 takes 2 years to build. We will need several of these, so we'll go with the Minerva. It's pretty decent air defense on there too. It's like 25 or something, 25 heavy. But we will need to start construction on quite a few of these. Okay, here's the new German light cruiser. It is a little bit lighter than us. Same speed, same amount of. Actually, they have more guns. They have half the amount of armor, and I don't think they have torpedo launchers at all. So they're going for very efficient. So here are our prototypes. We gain about 50 knots of speed, lots of range. That's why I didn't bother with range. And the bomb load is gigantic, two 2,500-pound bombs. I think I'll take the one that has the best characteristics on here as well. And I think we'll go with, well, hang on. The range is actually way shorter on this one. So we'll go with this one here instead. We lose 1 maneuverability, but we gain 220 miles with a heavy load. Okay. We're losing trade protection left and right here. Uh, there we go. Formalize an alliance. There we go. We got the whole band together now. We got Italy, Germany, Japan, and Spain. Perfect. We kind of need Austria on our side here too, due to the whole, you know, being absorbed and all. But it's not quite. It's only 1939 that happened, but by then didn't it? I think it did. Maybe it's 1940. I think it's 39 or 38. The Anschluss. Alrighty. Oh boy, we get to lose another Corvette. This is a really annoying way to fight a war, I will admit. It's kind of a major flaw in the matchmaking system here, the battle generator. Sea state limit speed, so maybe we can outrun them. or at least stay alive. There we go. Nighttime will save us. It's probably a heavy cruiser. Either way, we're not going to mess with it. We're not risking two corvettes. We're losing corvettes like leaves falling from a tree at this point. Yeah, there's a heavy cruiser. I need to take a look at Austria. They're sending us AP projectile shatter. Yeah, we'll buy that. Thank you, Spain. Greater AP improvement. Here's a naval patrol craft, a privately built one. So it gains 20 knots of speed. It loses range. It loses firepower. It loses toughness. And the one we have is good reliability, so we're going to say no. We will take a new torpedo bomber, however. We'll go with bomb load and speed, just like we did with the medium bomber. Now we're sinking submarines like crazy. Oh, nice. Germany lost a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser. Spain lost a heavy cruiser. The enemy is losing more of their capital ships to just being interned than anything else at this point. All right. Air groups. We're going to copy this air group and we're going to put it on the Aquila. Aquilia. Okie dokie. Now, so these are our big boy aircraft carriers. So we're going to transfer the Falcons to Division 6, so they'll be subordinate to Division 5. Not that we'll actually get to use them during this war or anything. And we're 22 minutes in. I feel like we get a real battle, which I highly doubt. I don't think they're going to give us a real battle. But if we do get one, it's going to probably go long. So let's put this on trade protection. It's independent right now. All right. Yeah, we're going to go long if I do that. So we're going to cut it here. Anyway, this should go out on Thursday, Friday. So it should come out on Saturday. So I hope you all have a nice, happy Saturday. And I appreciate you for being here. Sorry for all the grumbling, but like, gosh, what's going on here? Like, we really just want to fight. They have 7 heavy cruisers still that are causing us a quite a problem here. These Lethias are just really good. So are the Sanct. Oh, that must be Saint George. Yeah. Alrighty. Yep, they're pretty short on destroyers. They have a boatload of corvettes. They're building. Look how many submarines they're building. Alrighty. Anyhow, appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.